Hey everyone, Laura with my very own quilt shop. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing something a little bit different today. We're going to see how this goes with filming and managing the tripod myself. Many of you, we have a lot of new subscribers lately that have found us through our long arming videos, but you may not know that we actually own a quilt shop. We call ourselves the Boutique Freaks. I know this is backwards, but we are a boutique only shop based out of our home in Minnesota. My husband and I run the shop. His name is Scott. He's usually doing the filming, but for this video, I felt it was better to try to do it this way, so we'll see how that goes. So as a boutique only quilt shop, we not only sell a lot of boutiques through our Facebook Live sales a couple times a month. Our next one is June 6th. And then we also have an Etsy shop with over 2,000 items in it. I will link both our website and the Etsy shop and our Facebook page in the description for this video. But through the course of the shop, we do a lot of block of the months. My husband is not a quilter. He joined the shop just accidentally during COVID when we got too busy. So that's how he ended up in the shop. It is not his vocation. I am the quilter. I generally piece all of our large samples, all of our block of the months. My friend Mary sometimes helps with our smaller samples. Block of the months can be intimidating and they're large, and we also offer our block of the months as full kits. So that means if you buy the full kit, you have to break it down yourself as opposed to getting a monthly package. So that's what this video is going to be about, because I have to do that with the shop samples. To make the shop samples today we're going to be looking at Mystic Vineyard. This is the fabric stack minus the fabric I'm going to use for the demo for Mystic Vineyard. It's over 20 yards of fabric. It has, I want to say 15 to 20 fabrics. It's got a lot of different fabrics. There's a lot going on. This is what it looks like. What we do, even if you purchase the full kit, excuse me, this one's by Wilmington and they are so lovely. They give us a kit version. And again, I know these are backwards, and a block of the month version. I use the block of the month version to prep and piece my sample. So the first thing I do, I get my fabrics in order. There's a fabric key. I get them all in order by fabric A through Q. A through Q, that's how many fabrics there are. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 fabrics in this quilt. So the first thing I do, and you already see my stack where I did that, then this is a 9-month block of the month. So I've got 9 baggies, each with a label in them by month. Then we get these lovely cutting charts, again, backwards, I know. If you don't have a way that the pattern is already breaking this down, and I'm hoping this will be helpful, especially for newer quilters, to not get completely intimidated by a pattern that they want to make and find a way to break it down, you know, one bite at a time, like how you eat an elephant. So because I have this cutting sheet, obviously I'm using this, but you can make your own cutting sheet for any pattern that you want to make. So I'm going to start, need my glasses for this, with fabric A, which is a 5/8 yard cut in the full kit. What my cutting sheet tells me is I need 4 cuts of fabric A. Month 2, 3, 4, and 5 each get a cut. 1 is a fat 16th, 2 are fat 8ths, and 1 is a fat quarter. I've made notes for myself so I remember how big a fat 8th and a fat 16th is. So that is what I am going to do for this video, is just cut 1 fabric. So here's where we have to see if we can get the tripod operating in the right place. So in a second, I'm going to turn you. I forgot to mention, when I do the bags, I also have 1 extra bag where I put all of the leftovers. In the case of Wilmington, they are so generous with their fabrics that we generally don't do oops bundles because we don't need to. There's always, always, always plenty of fabric in the Wilmington kit. So I just get an extra bag. I put all my leftovers in there. If I make a miscut somewhere along the way, I just go to that bag, get whatever fabric it is that I need, and fix my cut. All right, let's get you turned here and pointed down. You can see more and more of our fabric. So let's see if we can get you locked on here. Am I going the right way? All right, we got that locked. All right, so obviously first we're gonna, and I did press this because I don't have an iron right here in the shop. So I got this all pressed. You want to press your fabrics. Get my little edge straightening. Now I need 2 fat eighths, a fat quarter, and a fat 16th. So I'm going to cut the largest cut is the fat quarter. I'm going to cut that first. So a fat quarter is simply a 1/2 yard cut in half, if you didn't know that. So get our fat quarter sliced. Now our fat quarter goes in month 5. So this piece will go in my month 5 bag. And then I need 2 fat eighths, which my notes tell me are 9 by 21. And this is obviously roughly 29. A fat eighth is 1/2 of a fat quarter. So I'm going to cut that in half. And there's my 2 fat eighths, and they go in months 3 and 4. I'll spare you putting them in the bags because I showed you the bags, but I will divvy this up later. And then this is going to be what happens sometimes. This is supposed to be 4.5 inches left. This does occasionally happen. It is a little short of the fat 16th. However, hopefully I don't need 4.5 inches. If I do, I will probably have leftovers from one of the other cuts. I have not looked ahead to see what the actual cuts are. I'm just going to keep this whole cut for month 2 for this because I have double the length that I need. So let's just peek and see, because here's a little troubleshooting we might have to do. So month 2, fabric A. Fabric A. I need a 3.5 inch strip. So this will actually be fine because it has a whole inch of cushion built in. So I'm just going to throw the whole thing in month 2 and call that good. Let me get you back up here. So that, I hope gives you an idea of how you can break down a large pattern. So again, I'm going to take my 4 pieces I cut before I go on to the next fabric. They are going to get filed in their appropriate envelopes. I'm going to mark them off on my sheet, and then I'm going to move on to fabric B, which is right in order in my stack. Fabric B, obviously I'll get all these pressed. And I need 2 cuts from fabric B. I'll file those in their appropriate envelopes or bags. And then when it's time, when everything is cut, I will go month by month. I'll take out 1 bag at a time, just month 1, just leave the other ones out of sight. Don't worry that there's, 9 bags. I will get out my month 1 bag. I will open my block of the month instructions to month 1. All I'm going to focus on is piecing this 1 block. And then I'm going to go step by step and do all of my piecing for month 1. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this helps you maybe break down your larger projects. If you love batiks, check out our shop. Again, we are the Batik Freaks. We have a Facebook group where we post our projects, ask for help, whatever. We do Facebook Live sales. And then our main avenue is our Etsy shop, where we have over 2,000 gorgeous batiks and batik products for your viewing and purchasing pleasure. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.